The Jews took up stones again to stone him. Why did they take up stones to stone him? Because what he just said clearly communicated to them, and their understanding of the culture and their understanding of their language and of what the Old Testament would imply by that, they clearly understood he was claiming to be God. By what he said, it manifests that. Jesus then answers them and says this, "Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those do ye stone me?" In other words, he has manifested different ways in which they could actually see and be convinced of who he is. The Jews answered him, saying, "For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy." Did you know there are two different crimes that have the guilt of blasphemy to it? One is to speak against God, against his character. That's blasphemy. It can be by cursing him. It can be by saying something against him. That's blasphemy. Jesus didn't say anything like that. There's a second blasphemy, very rare. Very rare. It is to claim to be God. And they say to him that they stone him for blasphemy. Not because he spoke some word against God, but that second rare case of blasphemy, they are ascribing to him that by what he said, when he said, "I and my Father are one," that was blasphemous. And so they explain. Right after that, it says, "But for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God." It's clear.